Yo.
The only thing I don't got is the
Mic check.
Okay.
Like I got the time code box.
Mic check. Oh, I don't hear myself no more.
Me neither. Oh wait, yeah, I do.
Oh, it's back now. Ooh. I just heard something say doop.
Oh,
Does that mean rolling?
I'm recording.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, we need to.
Rick.
You taking time?
No, let me actually take time since I ain't doing the soundboard.
Shout out to creator ATL.
What?
You know your phone can't hear that, right?
I know. I just realized that actually.
What happened to this light?
y'all,
Does
I
this light
still-
even work?
I still have
That thing never worked.
Y'all still got the time going from when we did the podcast.
For real?
This
Damn.
weekend.
Oh wow.
I
How
never.
did y'all feel about that?
I never stopped it. It was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Man, Chanel was
Dropping
Chanel
gems, man.
and freaking Kenzie was.
dropping gems.
They was dropping gems.
It was dope.
That shit was dope.
I
And
felt
it looked
good about
good,
it.
right?
Yes.
And the consistency.
Well, you know what? I hadn't reviewed the footage, honestly.
Oh, we should review that so we can get the edits out.
I'm not editing.
No, I'm editing it. It's fine.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
Make it it all matches. I have to communicate with you more.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I just have to communicate with you more
About what you need?
because I had it on manual focus.
Oh,
I should have put it on auto.
okay.
I'm doing it now. You make me better.
Okay.
Just so you know. Because I be like,
make me
Diamond shit be looking fire. I'm like, oh, you fucking up, Sade.
Aw, I
all
feel like
good.
that about you. That's crazy.
It's a team effort.
It
It's
is.
a process too. We learn each
I
other.
think we
over
all
time.
compliment each other like very well.
Yeah, I know I say this, but I really didn't think that we always gonna like mesh well
Yeah.
together.
Damn, what you think?
I used to be scared of Alex.
Why you keep saying
I used to be, you are very intimidating.
How so? I'm
know,
always
just-
smiling. I have big cheeks. I have a big
When
head.
you're like,
How is
when
that
you're
intimidating?
like brand new coming in, and then like you spoke with so much like confidence, and you were very like
And information.
and just you
Bruh.
knew a lot of
Gosh.
shit, like, and I was just like,
I didn't even say anything. I was
And
just-
for you
Welcome.
not to go to school for this and the streets teaching you.
I guess, bruh. It's all just. I'm like Rihanna. Like, it's all a facade, bruh.
stop.
She like, don't cry. Why? Just fake
Cut her mic
it.
off. Cut her mic off.
Just fake it. Why would you cry and get puffy eyes the next day? Yeah, it's all just faking it to make it.
But you did have like a very like, it was a positive thing. It wasn't a bad thing. It was more
Okay.
so a reflection of where I was in my journey, and just like I was brand new, so like
Yeah.
I'm just like, she gonna think I suck 'cause I don't
No way. Oh my god. I just don't want to come off mean or like
no,
judgmental
the word
looking.
wasn't me. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Shawty, what the fuck are you talking about? like,
Well,
I'm
just
trying to
so
get it out.
anyone
like
on the
literally, I had
podcast-
notes when I came to you. I was
Are
like,
you had notes, bruh?
I had notes because the thing is like when you come to somebody with an idea, you need to come correct.
No, I appreciate that because
Yeah.
a lot of people will waste your fucking time.
Yeah, and I didn't want to
honestly.
waste your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
So-
And I will say, I am pretty, I don't want to say cutthroat, but I am pretty aware of when people don't have their shit together.
Yes, you are.
And I will end the conversation,
Yeah.
or I'll be nice about it. You know, I would never be rude if someone's giving their idea, but I will definitely be like, okay, you know, and then, yeah. But I mean, no, you seem like you had your shit together. That's why I was like, let's fucking go, man.
Yeah. And look at us now.
But
Look at us
thanks
now,
to
man.
Diamond because she was like, talk to fucking Alex. Stop playing around.
Right. For
And I'm
anyone,
like she came to my house. Would you just come and get something? I don't know.
I think I was coming to pick something up
Yeah,
or
it's
drop
coming to pick
one or the
something
other.
up.
Yeah.
damn.
Get your shit together.
Damn. For
I'm like,
anyone
you're
who's
right.
afraid to talk to me or intimidated, I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
I'm a nice person. Have your shit together though. But it ain't gotta be all the way together, you know. Just don't be like, I want to pick your brain. Don't do that pick your brain shit.
Yeah,
That's what I don't.
that's what I was
Ain't
gonna
gonna-
come with you when I hit you on Instagram.
Oh, pick my brain.
That's why I'm happy it happened in the timing in which it
Yeah,
happened.
that was perfect.
It gave
Yeah.
more time for us to like mold together an idea. And
Yeah. This may be just an intermission episode because we're not even
That's
talking.
fine. That's fine.
okay.
It's cool. All right. What's up, y'all? It's Sade.
It's Alex.
And it's Diamond.
And welcome back to Create Her Voice.
Yay.
where we create,
connect,
and crew up.
Hey,
Joe Crew.
Let's go. And today's topic is editing.
Oh, ay, Dios mío.
Editing.
the world of the editor.
Yes. If you are an editor, reach out.
Shout out to y'all,
If
man.
you are an editor, make an appointment with the chiropractor because I know you've been sitting in front of
Invest
that
in a good
computer.
chair.
Oh my god.
Get one of them ball chairs. You know the chairs you like sit for. You like it's a ball.
Yes.
And then it got wheels on the bottom.
Yes.
Get one of them.
It's deep. Because
Yeah.
I got like 4 hard drives right now. Like,
Bruh.
I'm like, how many more hard drives do I have to buy?
Hard drives on me, bro.
Bruh, I'm going to just throw this advice out there. I know we just early into this episode, but don't get you a 10 terabyte hard drive and put everything on there and think that that's your home hard drive. No.
No, that's the
Okay.
backup.
That's,
Oh my god, dang! I was about to buy.
don't do that. Don't buy a 10 terabyte. I swear, unless you working with a 10 terabyte project. I had a 10 terabyte, God rest her soul. And I had, you got old backups that you like, all right, I don't need 2 backups of this old ass 7-year-old project. I'm just putting my 10 terabyte and that's going to be my backup. It died. And
Dang.
I lost my footage from, it's actually when I first moved here trying to, share my portfolio, and it deleted everything I did for the last 10 years.
Wow.
It's gone.
Oh my gosh.
And
Damn. Which brand was that?
G Drive.
Right, I need to know.
No,
nigga.
it was the G Drive. Yeah, it just
It
no
was?
reason. Yeah,
the
no.
orange one.
the big silver with the G on the front. No reason
Excuse me.
for it to stop. It just one day I plugged it in and it
And
worked.
you said you were using it as your backup?
So you work over years and you do something for like 5 years ago. You ain't using that stuff no more. So why have 2 backups of that? I just need to have one. In my mind, I just need to have it somewhere, but I didn't need 2 of it because I needed to free up space on other hard drives. So
Yeah.
I'm like, everything that's like more than 5 years old, I could just have one copy of it in my G Drive. It's 10 terabytes. That's where it lives.
Yeah.
And yeah, my G Drive died. So I'm like, oh, damn. I get it.
So
to try and get it
Oh, bruh, I went into the black market trying to get that shit. I got that shit welded open. Man took a freaking welder to that thing and get inside and had to put gloves on it. It was
in the back alley.
yeah.
with a
I got
trench
Inspector
coat on,
Gadget on that
yo.
thing, and Inspector Gadget couldn't even
just
fix it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I'm shook now. Let me go get another.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
I would
Just
say-
get multiple.
yeah, stick with your 4 terabyte joints, or you can there's like the hub where you stick the different terabytes into the bigger hub, But yeah, don't do that 10 terabyte.
So
shit.
expensive though.
But it's worth. I mean,
It's
it's
worth
either that or lose your footage or
Nah,
have
I
a
feel
chance.
I feel you.
So I know I just threw off our structure of this
Oh
episode.
no, you
but-
good. It was no structure for this episode. We just
Nonsense.
diving into it.
So I would like to know, what's for both of you? What's your favorite part about editing, and what's your least favorite thing about editing? The whole process.
I really hate editing.
All right.
All right, let's
Yeah.
wrap that up.
I mean,
So can we talk about the level? Like how much? What have we edited? Even like I don't think people know like what our level of editing is.
like I've done music videos. Go first, Alex.
Well, you
This
go,
is how
Diamond.
editing
What
do
have
you,
what have
though,
you?
like-
How did you start editing, and what have you edited so
Oh my
far?
gosh, I started editing in middle school. So and I can't even remember what program I was using. Well, I started with audio, only editing audio because I would make CDs and mixtapes.
Me too.
And yeah,
From LimeWire.
yeah. Yeah. And then I think I was using Windows Movies Maker. I cannot remember. I just remember my big ass desktop. And yeah, so I would be making CDs. And then when I got on the dance team, we needed mixes to dance to. So I would start making mixes. And then at some point, once I got an iPhone, I would start, it would always be dance stuff or stuff with my son and just clipping little stuff together or whatever. And then I think my first time getting serious about an edit, it was also on the iPhone, but it was like some audition that I was trying to some dance thing that I was trying to get. So I was like trying to put together a reel and me talking in the middle, and that's how I was like, okay, this is kind of hard. Like,
well, on your cell phone.
yeah, I was using iMovie.
Wow.
Shout out to iMovie.
That shit,
man.
it was fresh though. You know what I'm saying? That was one I already understood, like the I gotta get close to it. I already understood like the pacing and the storytelling of editing for whatever reason. Like I would have other people edit for me, and I would just get so frustrated because I'd just be like, no, you don't get it. I'm like, you just not getting it. Like it's just not moving at the pace. Like why are we on this one scene so long? Like you know what I'm saying? So once I got frustrated with like giving my footage to other people, I was just like, I'm gonna just edit this myself because they just not getting it. They getting the bad side. Like, why you up under that girl's chin like that? Like, I was just like, you just, you don't see, you don't have the eye. So that's when I started taking it seriously. And then once it got really real once I got my Sony, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna still do my iMovie thing. And
hell no,
bro.
Yeah, now with that footage.
Learning Premiere was a night.
You jumped straight into Premiere?
I jumped straight into
from
Premiere.
iMovie? Oh Lord.
No. I went from iMovie to Wondership Filmora. So
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what
I started on Filmora. So Filmora was like, and I still use it sometimes, honestly, but that was like the easiest. But once I got into like the film world, I started just Googling and trying to figure out like what's industry standard, what should I be like using. And so like it was a bunch of different choices, but I already had Lightroom for pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, well, I'll just stay on the cloud. And
I understand.
A nightmare.
I bet that was a far jump. Cause
it was iMovie Filmora then Premiere. So Filmora kind of prepped me for Premiere a little bit, but not all the way.
Did it look like Premiere at all?
Yeah, I got videos that I drop now that you probably wouldn't even be able to tell what I edited.
Was that like Filmora? Was it like Apple based or Mac? I mean, or Windows based? It was just
both of them.
Oh, both. Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that actually still use Filmora a lot.
I've never heard of that.
It's pretty.
It's either Final Cut or Premiere.
I never went the Final Cut route.
Well, people shade you on doing Final Cut.
First of all, movies are edited in Final Cut.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, like that's actually
wow.
Maybe not today, but definitely like 5 to 10 years ago. That was the standard for editing movies.
Yep.
I know people who still use Final Cut today. It's funny. I feel like we had the same background. I started with music. Like I would do mixtapes for. I played basketball in high school, so I would do the running out music, and I would make beats on GarageBand and like we do freestyles. And I grew up with like I went to school with like all white people too, so it was hilarious. I was like the one making the beat. I was like, no, I make the beats. Yeah, you're not qualified.
You know your role.
Yeah, like, and it was kind of dope actually. And I actually did a mixtape in college. Shout out the crew. Hey. But yeah, like, I think I guess I did start on the Apple iMovie. Yeah. Because I did like our senior year video where it's like, I hope you have the time of your life, you know, like the little slideshow.
Yep. Oh, it was the slideshows, yo.
Yeah, and then I pirated. Well, I don't know if I can say that, but I definitely pulled Final Cut from the internet. And
me too.
Yeah, no, I think everyone pretty much pirated. I mean, I feel like Final Cut didn't make it that hard to. They low key wanted people to use it. But I started my first music videos on Final Cut, event videos. I mean, Final Cut is pretty. If you want to jump from iMovie to a bigger program, I would say go Final Cut.
Yeah, because it's very user friendly.
Yeah, they're similar too. Yeah.
Yeah, and it teaches you, I think, the tools. Because I notice people have a problem using iMovie, but I think the tools on iMovie don't make you understand what a clip is. They're like split clip, and it's like no, it's a cut. It's not a split, and all this. Like you got to understand what you're doing to the footage in order to understand how to manipulate it. And I just feel like the iPhone and iMovie, they give you the shortcut, and you don't comprehend what you're actually doing. But yeah, then Final Cut, and then I moved to Premiere when I started getting more actually doing it professionally. And it wasn't that big of the only big jump was that you don't see your thumbnail image when you put it in the timeline. For me, that was the biggest jump. But Premiere, you got way more options, but it's only for like the professionals though.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not even using like
Do
the
you feel like
full.
I'm not a professional?
Yeah. What? You still use Final Cut?
No, yeah, I do. Go ahead.
Well, shout out to
Final
Final Cut.
Cut is lit. People still use Final Cut all the time. Like, it's very proficient still. It's
Yeah.
actually probably a lot easier than
It's just easier. I just can't
Premiere.
fathom with
What?
Premiere Pro.
Well, Premiere helps when you're editing more than a music video. Like when you're editing a show or anything where you have to organize your footage
Yes.
and label it and
Yes.
color it and like that's when Premiere exceeds Final Cut.
Yeah, the
You have to mark
organization's
mark your in and out points and sync multi-camera. Like that's what Premiere does.
good. Yeah.
But the new thing now, which I don't know if it's new, but the new industry standard is DaVinci.
Bro, I was going to talk about that. I have DaVinci and I've been like,
You have it?
yes, I've had it for a while because I was just using it I was learning color like slowly. Because,
Yeah, it's great for color.
Yeah, but then I had no idea that you can also use it for editing. So I've been playing with it here and there, trying to get familiar with it, but I'm not ready to cross all the way over. But I definitely peeped that, like, I was hearing more professionals and filmmakers using DaVinci. I was like, okay, so let me just start slowly learning it just in case. But
they started promoting color, right? Is that how? So you would download it just for color correcting?
yeah, my homeboy who does VFX, he recommended it to me because we were talking about color grading and that kind of thing, and he was just like, yo, use DaVinci, I'm telling you. So that's when I got it. But I never planned on using it to like actually edit. So I was like, okay.
No, I heard it's cold on the edit.
Is it hard? Like, my thing is like learning it.
Yeah, I'm just not familiar with it yet.
Yeah, it's just a different platform, different language, but they're all generally the same if you know the foundation of what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I do think DaVinci has more options when it comes to coloring. Like their tools, it's just about the more I guess tools you have to manipulate things, because like Final Cut, you can only click it and do your white balance. Maybe Premiere, you start. I mean, you don't. I'm just giving examples. I ain't hating on Final Cut. I love Final Cut, but Premiere, you can work with the curves. You can work with your balancing of colors. You have a color wheel you can use. And then when you go to DaVinci, it's like a whole nother world of like, you dive into that beat.
It's like layers and layers and pulling this and pulling that.
We'll talk about it later.
We love Final Cut.
But you
Yes,
can,
we love
but
Final Cut.
as they upgrade, you actually can manipulate the color and all what you're saying.
You probably have the paid Final Cut. Oh, okay. Well, the free Final Cut will crash by the time you even get to doing the nitty gritty.
No,
that thing will crash.
I've colored, I've white balanced, I've this, I've that. But
Because
we'll talk about it on another note.
I know major directors who are very popping right now who use Final Cut, and I've seen them use it, and I'm like, oh wow, like, and they do all their transitions, all their special effects in Final Cut, the free version. So it's Final Cut is. It's whatever you want to use.
It makes it so much easier for like preset effects too.
Yeah, and then you can like save
it.
And
so much easier.
All that other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can save it in Premiere. Like, I've used Premiere.
What, to save presets?
Your presets?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show me then, cause
I'm not
like,
that great at it.
Yeah, no, you can.
But you can.
It's
though.
like a cube file, right? It's like a cube file, right? Or you mean like LUTs?
But just not LUTs. Like, just like, say if you want to like, again, color something and then you want to save that particular thing.
Yeah, you can. I just can't walk you. We gonna get on YouTube together. Like,
okay.
I've seen it, but
I'm learning.
Yeah,
I've seen it, but I don't typically use it.
Leave me.
Much.
You can save it as a custom preset. You just have to save it in the program of Premiere. You can't just save it in the project
and then be
expect
using it on other projects.
You have to basically tell Premiere to open with this in your brain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well,
So if let's talk to the people who are editing enthusiasts, would love to know editing. How should they start as an editor? Like maybe they've edited a few things. Maybe like how should?
it's okay. I have a timer.
Okay.
19 minutes.
Okay.
How should somebody who wants to get bigger editing? Maybe they've done a few of their friends' music videos or something. How do they start as an editor? Like,
I mean, I know one of my brother's friends, he's an editor. one, you gotta have the system to edit.
You mean the software? Like
No, the system.
Oh, okay.
Like the computer.
Yeah.
Like you have to have that encoder or card or something. Like you gotta have that broken down, like the space, the speed, all of that. Because if you don't, your computer gonna be slow.
Yeah.
You gonna
so the hardware.
Yeah, you gotta have the hardware.
Yeah.
You gotta have the hardware. You gotta have the time.
Whew. I know some editors that edit songs like in impossible pace.
Oh, my homeboy, like that nigga be like,
yeah,
and he's
shortcuts.
Like, oh, no, you just that's it.
Yeah,
in an hour,
know all the keys. They just
especially music videos. Like, oh no, just line it up, cut it,
yeah,
and you be done.
Simple.
But yeah, I think hardware is where you start.
Yeah, no, that can slow down your process for sure.
Sure can.
All the way.
Sure the freak can.
If you need a good graphic, if you're like a gamer already, that's
you're
a great
good.
space.
You're good if you have like that gamer computer.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a second editing episode because it's just so much.
It's a lot.
It's so much.
Because then when you get done with editing, you gotta have somebody color it.
Well,
and somebody mix the audio. Like, well, depending on if it's like a short or whatever.
I think like if you start as an editor, you definitely have to have the hardware. You got to invest in your hardware. Put that in your price too. Like that's better than your price.
Some people don't.
Also, I think you have to have a niche with editing. Like I know like we want to do a little bit of everything to get our portfolio up or whatever, but if you say I edit music videos, then that's what you gonna get. And also don't show things that you hate editing. If you did something and freaking hated it, just don't put it out there, because you're gonna get someone calling you to edit something else of that caliber, and you're gonna be like, dang, like I hate this. So just give yourself a if you want to do podcasts, just do podcasts. If you want to expand maybe, I don't want to say for free, but you're building your portfolio on something that you ain't. Do a test project before you even say like I do this.
Yeah, because I'm definitely about to start pushing out these doing podcasts and like streaming. I've been wanting to do it for a while.
Yeah, you have been talking about that.
Yeah.
So
I have a friend who just does Rapper Moms podcasts.
Really?
And she moved to LA. She living the best life doing Rapper Moms.
Fire.
Yeah, podcasts.
That's crazy.
Recording them and audio.
Fire.
That's all she does.
Somebody said that's about to be the new wave.
What
podcast?
Yes.
Podcast is already the wave.
I'm saying, but it's about to be like more of a want.
Yeah.
In the industry.
Yeah,
I mean, you see all these big people like, oh, let's start a podcast. Tank got a podcast.
We need to start restricting the qualifications for podcasts. Everybody,
because sometimes
everybody does not need a podcast.
Bro, and it's a talk show. Like, what is it, Carisha Please? Like, that's a talk show now. They call it a podcast. Because initially podcasts weren't recorded on video. Now it's like almost required. And it's like,
it's true.
It's like, okay, what justifies it? Is it because it's not cut? Because some are cut.
Yeah, I've never sat down and was like, let me watch this podcast. I enjoy when I see like clips on social media, and then I'm like, okay, let me go
that's
listen.
why it's good to have those shorts with Kari.
Yeah, but I like to listen to them. I like to put it on.
Every time I look at the shorts on YouTube, I just think of him.
Man, he got that stuck in my head too. Now I feel like I see them pop up more now too when I'm on YouTube. I wouldn't even see
your
iPhone.
Heard you. Your iPhone heard you.
Exactly.
So, but
I want some money. Hear that?
Editing life is
iPhone.
I feel like as an editor, you have to love that shit.
Like, yeah, you do, because it becomes a.
Yeah, I'm an emotional editor for sure. Like I, my speed and everything really like changes when I'm editing something that I really enjoy and I think it's dope. I'm just like, I want to get to the end of this right now because I can't wait to sit back and look at the final.
Yeah.
So
I'm so ready.
I have a unique question for y'all.
Yes.
How do y'all feel about marijuana in the editing industry? Do you feel like it's necessary to like be high?
I don't know. Like
depends
for some people, yeah.
Like I really get it. Like again, I am a very emotional editor. I be connected to the project. I just be like, so it really depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing like corporate stuff, I'm not gonna be like high
doing it.
But if I'm doing like some trippy stuff,
you gotta sauce it up.
I'm just like, what different can I'm about to crop this and just leave this over in the corner and just like fuck it. That's the style. Like
Yeah.
So the marijuana does give me like a little confidence to try things, because at first I was very stuck on, and I still love a very clean edit. I personally don't like a lot of effects. I don't like a lot of things going on. I just like nice, clean, well framed, good pace. Like that's my favorite. But every now and then I like to just sauce things up and just like kind of create like a style, not even on purpose, just like something to just make this video just like a little bit weird but good weird. So in the weed be helping with that.
It does. It helps with color correction, I feel like, too, because you just see things differently, bro.
Oh, I plan at some point, I definitely plan to just be a straight colorist. Like that is like on my goals list. I love it so much, and I want people to bring me their projects and just like, I want this to feel moody and like the middle of October, and I just get in there and just start painting. Like that's, I want to get to that point to be able to portray a mood with color alone. So.
Yeah, I wish we need to tap into like women colorists.
I need them
badly.
If you hear this,
man, we go.
if you hear this, like I am seriously like, take me under your wing. Like I am so serious about it.
We need to have them
Such a
do.
thing.
I wish
Class,
a workshop, but like it's hard to do a workshop if not everyone's at that same level. But I mean, there's still
a learning process.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's a learning process.
That's the point of a workshop. Is
We
to get
working
them.
this shop together.
But yeah, we gonna if there's any
I want to go to that.
Hey, listen, color. Yeah, let me just start looking. My phone gonna start popping up ads after this anyway.
I mean,
right?
I know here in Atlanta, Maya Table owns a post-production studio.
True.
And she's super dope. Yeah, she's all about San Frank Productions. It's all post-production. She did, I mean, I know she just did something for Target, but she did something for Avatar.
She does, bro.
You know Avatar, the cartoon?
Of course.
Yeah.
She did, I think her production house did like their post for one of their something that they were doing.
Wow.
She did like for Avatar and stuff like that, but
My
she's
calendar is
post-production
Avatar in my room right now.
Yeah.
Avatar calendar.
No, I don't know if she does she's more of a producer on her end. Like she does producer workshops and like one-on-one how to be a producer. But I'm sure like there's a colorist somewhere over there in her camp.
Need it.
Or just any woman. I know there's many women colorists. We just gotta find them.
Yeah, I would literally. That's something.
Point them out.
Yeah, I would go to like a workshop in another state and like I don't care.
Dang,
just
another
to-
state.
I mean, it could definitely be online. Like editing is.
No,
on
I
the
want to be
computer.
there. I want to be in their face.
Yeah, you gotta be like, because then you
wanna
can
see 'em
ask the
clicking the
question
button.
that you want to ask.
It gotta be live. I need to know right now.
You think so? If you had a live one-on-one online, that wouldn't suffice.
It wouldn't be. I would do it if it was my only option, but I personally would like to be.
I feel like when
feel
COVID was happening, yeah, but like now that it's
People wanna be,
monitored,
Yeah, people want to be hands-on.
it's good to be in front of people,
Yeah, and they can just walk.
and then
behind
you can network with that person.
Facts.
Then they can physically show you like, hey,
Yeah. Let me be your co-color
Yeah.
shot.
It's funny because editors don't want nobody behind their shoulder. The moment, bruh, when I'm editing, the moment someone comes behind, and I have it in the series I talk about, I have a scene like that, which is hilarious in my head. But
start shooting this, yeah.
I'm so
no,
excited.
it's literally I can say a part of it on here is like you be editing, and then you just see like a shadow come like from behind you, like cover your monitor. You're just like,
yeah.
okay, and then it's just someone like looming over you, like, what are you doing?
Oh, this gonna be. I don't even know how to edit anymore once somebody is behind.
Bruh,
me.
I'm nervous. I'm like
everything.
I just, and then it just like
you're watching me, and I don't want you to watch me.
It all goes out the window.
Yeah, I also talk to myself a lot during my edit too, so I prefer to
Me
be
too.
along. Like I talk out full blown
Yeah,
conversation.
you can't be
like,
distracted at all.
Yeah, like don't just
You be like, just give me a minute. Let me.
yeah. When Kari walk in, I just pause everything. I just cannot do both.
Like, yes, can I help you? What do you need? Okay, let me go do that and then come back.
Oh my gosh. Shout
Man,
out editors, man.
Shout
You're
out
not
to the
alone.
editors.
You're not alone, y'all. There's a whole world of other editors who are at home locked in with the lights off on a beautiful day outside. We feel you.
We feel you.
Facts.
Keep going though.
Yeah,
We love y'all, and y'all are so needed. We
so
are
needed because you got to get the final product done.
Man. Yeah, we need another edited episode because when you get that final product done, and then you
whew,
got a whole
we
bunch
could
of
bring
like
in an editor
readjustments.
that's they.
Yeah. I mean, we
Because
editors.
baby girl, them edits be.
Who?
The one you just showed me
Bree and
earlier
Imani.
today? Yeah.
Both of them go.
Oh,
crazy.
BXL. Shout out
Yeah, it's
BXL.
like-
She's one of the dopest editors I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, she needs to come in here and talk about
her
it.
brain.
Let's
Yeah.
pick her brain.
Yeah. Editor episode
That
part
brain.
2.
Take a
Definitely
fork.
next season
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
Part 2. You don't want to
Yeah.
do this season?
I thought we. Well,
I mean, we could do
whatever.
Yeah, no, I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I didn't
But
know we
nothing-
had like a set number.
We don't.
nothing hurts worse as an editor when you got to co-edit and send it to client, and they're just like, we want to change the
Have
music.
you had a bad experience editing for somebody?
Yes.
I can this.
Yes.
I can go for
Yes.
hours talking about bad experience editing.
Yes.
Okay, I can. Let me just do one, and then part 2 we'll do another one.
Okay. Yeah.
This one, I took a client as a director, took his music. He had the biggest budget at the time I worked with, which was like $5,000. This was like 8 years ago. I took it because his budget, and I was like, this is great. And all he wanted was just some weird. His music was horror. His music was just weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to it. So, we shot his video, whatever. Took it in the edit. He wanted it like psychedelic, trippy, which means I had to like get saucy with it.
Yeah.
Bro, I hated the music so much that my editor's block just like it was excruciating pain editing the video.
Yes.
I mean, trying to put the psychedelics, I just ripped something off YouTube and did an overlay. I literally just like wanted to get it out. I hated the edit at the end of it. I hated the song. I hated the text. I hated everything about it. He loved it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know what? This is fine. I never posted it, didn't want to share it. I felt like I always had a headache every day. People didn't want to be around me. It was I will never take a project for the money when I hate what I'm editing.
Yep. I had to learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
I had to learn it.
So did I.
That was probably one of the worst. I actually haven't had too many bad experiences, but that was the worst one that I know it like was a learning lesson. And I'll never do that again.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't sleep at night when I got to edit looming over me that I hate. I'm just like, I got to wake up another day
Yeah.
and do this again.
Especially music video, like something where you have to be creative and you're just like, oh my
That's
God, I
what those
hate
videos
this
like that
so
no
much.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't ever pick up, as an editor, don't ever pick up something that you hate unless you can just push this thing out. Like maybe you got assembly editors or whatever you need to do, but don't pick up nothing just for the money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You
Never
know?
do it for the money. You gotta do it for the passion.
yeah,
'Cause-
that's when editing starts to be hell in the chair. Your office chair, you literally like avoid it and you're just like, oh my God.
Hell in a cell.
Yeah. So
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna save mine for the next part 2 of editing.
Okay,
because-
I kind of can't say mine because
Oh yeah.
you know my story behind it.
Okay. Dang.
you can't
or-
vaguely describe it.
No.
No. I'll tell you when I
All
get
good.
off.
All good.
Yeah.
All good.
But yeah,
But yeah, man. Moral of the story. Oh, you were gonna go?
No,
No,
I was gonna
she was gonna
basically
say
do
Yeah,
what you
wrap
were
it up.
about to- yeah.
yeah, she's gonna save it.
I was gonna end it on a positive note, but yes, go ahead.
Moral of the
End on a
story.
positive note.
Moral of the story: editors, follow Create Her ATL on Instagram. That's CREATE her HERATL on Instagram, and Create Her _ATL on Twitter.
Yes.
And editors, if you guys want to be part of this podcast, if you have something to say, if you just want to share that you are an editor in or around Atlanta or in the United States, it doesn't even matter. Okay, we need you.
need
Shout out to
you.
us. Email us at createheratl@gmail.com.
Yes.
Facts. Cool. And we gonna end on the definition of create,
Yes.
which means to build or make. Editors. And then the subversion is the process of making, dreaming up, inventing, and evolving.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Peace
Tune
out.
in next time.
Bye. Gotta go edit.